Today we will visit the Cartazon mansion in the Ringling property in Sarasota. This 55-room mansion was the winter residence of John and Mabel Ringling, which is now an historic landmark. It stands as a testament to the American dream of the Roaring '20s, inspired and designed in a Venetian Gothic style of the palazzos and Venice canals. This mansion perfectly captures the splendor and romance of the Italy the Ringlings so loved. To honor its owner, they named it Cartazon, House of John, in the dialect of the beloved Venice.
Look at that door.
Good dog.
Dog? I said door.
The Ringlings had been traveling throughout Europe for nearly 25 years. They both greatly admired the architectural style of Venice's palaces. When they decided to build a home in Sarasota, Florida, the Ringlings took these palazzis as their inspiration and Sarasota's bay as their Grand Canal. Construction began in 1924 and was completed by the end of 1926. The house cost $1.5 million to construct, or approximately $21 million today. The residence was the setting for lavish parties for the Ringlings' friends, family, and business associates. Its 36,000 square feet sit on waterfront site measuring 1,000 feet long and 3,000 feet deep, constructed from a combination of brick, concrete, and terracotta T-blocks. The home is faced in stucco and terracotta and is embellished with glazed tiles. Every window is a beautiful scenery. We are now in the solarium, the side entrance to the mansion, on the northeast side of the mansion. Originally an open porch that was a convenient indoor retreat from the swimming pool just outside. Then from the solarium you go into the reception room, business space, and an extension of the ballroom when they were entertaining. It also connects to the main entrance foyer. This was the formal entry of the house, where John and Mabel welcomed movie stars, politicians, so on and so forth, along with friends and family who kept the house buzzing with activity. And then turning towards what they call the court, which is the main room, beautiful chandelier that came from the Waldorf Astoria hotel that was demolished to make room for the Empire State Building. Now we turn right again to go into the what they call the ballroom. There's no mistake about it if you look at the ceiling here. It depicts dancing couples from cultures all around the world. That is a lot of artwork, beautifully done. From here, we enter back into the court, which was the heart of the home. The 1892 Steinway piano and the Aeolian organ provided musical entertainment for countless social events. The beautiful crystal chandelier, again, suspended above, originally hung in the Waldorf Astoria in New York, and fits beautiful here, tell you what. There's the Aeolian organ, supposedly worth about $50,000. That's some crazy money back then. John and Mabel purchased much of the furniture at auction houses. From the court, we go into the breakfast room. This was used for informal dining. Envision yourself eating breakfast while looking out the colorful glass window and watching the sunshine reflect off the water here. Unfortunately, they're having some kind of construction, which we cannot see anything. And this was John's favorite room, the tap room. Even though Prohibition was in full swing, they enjoyed a drink here before moving into the dining room for dinner.
Wow.
You got to see the ceiling in this dining room. It looks like hand-carved wood, but it's actually molded plaster. The table has a total of 20 leaves to accommodate a large number of dinner guests. Many famous people ate here. And the dining room also has access to the court, and right to your left, there's the stairs going up to the bedrooms very conveniently. A portrait of John Ringling, and on the other side was the portrait of his wife. Back down the hallway into the valet room and the pantry, and we see where the couple stored the china and silver. Stainless steel in the 20s. How about that? There's an interesting fact. The original green paint in the kitchen area had a small amount of arsenic. It kept pests under control. The cook would have prepared meals on both electric and gas stoves here, while perishable foods were stored in the many electric refrigerators here and in the pantry. The servants also had their own stairs going up to the second story to serve the guests. And that's the famous valet bell, I guess you want to call it. If someone rang from any of the rooms, they knew who it was and they would bring up whatever they wanted. And this is the modern exit of the Catazon, which is located in what used to be the staff's dining room. The Ringlings had 7 staff members who all lived and worked on site when the couple was in residence. The Terrace, upon exiting the Catazon, do not forget to stop and enjoy the beautiful terrace overlooking the Sarasota Bay. The rounded tower we see outside here is the spiral stairs in the staff quarters, so the staff could get up to the bedrooms. Notice the family crest on top of these window guards.
I want to welcome everybody at my house. That sound good enough? Didn't sound good enough. All right. This is how you go to the fishing area. But if you got a boat, you could dock it over there. I'll let you park it there. This is cool, let me tell you.
The ocean on now?
Why that one's lower though? I don't understand.
Is that the ocean on?
Decorative medallions, balustrades, and ornamental crusting in soft hues of red, yellow, green, blue, and ivory highlight the pink patina of the exterior. A Terrace made from domestic and imported marble overlooks the bay on one side of the house. John originally moored his 125-foot yacht off of this terrace. And Mabel kept a gondola at the dock and would often have her servants propel her and her friends along the bay shore. An 82-foot tower with an open-air landing crowns the tiled rooftop. By the way, the tile rooftop came from Spain. There were 16th century tiles that were demolished from some homes that they were doing away with to widen roads. The 6-story tower that Miss Ringling kept lit in the evening reportedly could be seen for miles around. The Ringlings had no children. When John dies in 1936, he left the mansion and the art museum in the same grounds here to the people of Florida. In 1991, John and Mabel Ringling and his sister Ida were exhumed from their original resting places in New York and reburied here, just in front and to the right of the Cas d'Azan. It is called the Secret Garden, and John is buried between the two women. On the anniversary of John's birthday, neighboring new college students will often sneak in and place a cigar on John's grave.